Manvantaraye Namaha.
The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Namaste. I am Dr. Saumi Lakshmi.
And myself, Ganesh Krishna Sharma.
Are delighted to extend our appreciation for your presence today and offer a hearty welcome to all. We all are gathered here for the inaugural function of Ayana 2022, Annual College Day of Sharada Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital. Our PM Shri Narendra Modi ji, inaugurating the 4th Global Ayurveda Festival, said, Ayurveda is closely linked to the respect Indian culture gives to nature and environment. We at Sharada Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital work with a mission upholding the principles and values of Ayurveda for the benefit of humanity and set high standards of education and patient care through Ayurveda. Respecting our rich tradition and system, let's start this function with a prayer. I call upon Apeksha and team for the prayer.
या शुभ्र वस्त्रान्विता या वीणा वरदाम्बे या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा.
Thank you, Apeksha and team.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಗಣ್ಯರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಉಪ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಮೂಕಂ ಕರೋತಿ ವಾಚಾಲಂ ಪಂಗುಂ ಲಂಘಯತೆ ಗಿರಿಂ ಯತ್ ಕೃಪಾರ್ಥಮಹಂ ವಂದೇ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ಮಾಧವಂ. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before this august audience and deliver this welcome speech. This is our first annual day celebration and it's a unique occasion with a lot of celebrations and also many moments of pride. I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest of this program, Professor Dr. Satish Bandari sir, who serves as the Vice Chancellor of Nitte Deemed University. Sir, it is also a special occasion for me because I am also one of the students of Nitte University. Possibly it's difficult that sir would know me, but however, he has been an inspiration to all of us. Currently I am pursuing my PhD at Nitte University. I definitely continue to be his student and may I now request Dr. Amrita to offer the formal welcome through a bouquet. We welcome you, sir. Surgeons are saviors of life, attending to various emergencies. Today we have with us an eminent surgeon, Professor Dr. Satyamurthy Aitala sir, who serves as a professor at Kanachur Medical College. Sir is with us and we wholeheartedly welcome him. May I request Dr. Ganesh Naik sir to welcome him with a bouquet. I am honored to welcome our evergreen president, Professor Sir Shri M.B. Puranik Sir, to this mega event. May I request Dr. Sapna Bandari ma'am to carry out the floral welcome. Undoubtedly, it's a pleasing moment to have our dynamic director, Shri Samir Puranik sir, with us, and I welcome you, sir. May I now request Dr. Prasant to execute the formal welcome. As cheerful and active as ever, our beloved principal, Dr. Ravi Ganesh sir, is with us, and I welcome you, sir. May I request Dr. Ranjit Warrior to extend the formal welcome. We have on stage Sri Shashank representing all our students collectively. I request Sri Marshall to offer the floral welcome to the student leader. I acknowledge and welcome the presence of Dr. Rajesh Padekal sir, who is the principal of our sister concern, Sharada Naturopathy and Yoga College and Hospital. I also welcome his whole team of staff as well as non-teaching staff. I also extend warm welcome to all the principals of PU College, Sharada PU College, as well as Sharada day boarding as well as residential schools. A very warm welcome to all the parents of prize winners as well as the prize winners of Varana Ayurveda competitions who have gathered here to witness this program, as well as the parents of all our students who have gathered here to see their children perform. I also acknowledge and welcome the media team which is with us, as well as I have great pleasure in welcoming all the advertisers who have supported our magazine, and I wholeheartedly welcome them. I also welcome all the dear colleagues of mine, as well as the staff of this college, as well as the hospital. Finally, this is a program which is of the students, by the students, and for the students, and therefore this cannot be complete without our students. And I welcome all the students who will be performing on stage, as well as the rest who are supporting off stage. Finally, I would conclude by apologizing to anybody whom I have left out in my list, and I think once again welcome one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let me take this opportunity to heartily welcome Dr. Sandeep Bekal, sir, Vice Principal, Sharada Ayurvedic Medical College and Hospital. I call upon Dr. Tony Thomas to welcome sir with a token of love.
दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं दीपಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ನಮೋಸ್ತುತೆ. ಇದೀಗ ದೀಪ ಪ್ರಜ್ವಲನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಯನ್ನು ನೆರವೇರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ज्योति दीपज्योति परं ज्योति दीपज्योति जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं दीपज्योति
Now,
Respected Chief Guest Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari Sir, Vice Chancellor, NITE Deemed to be University. Our today's guest of honor, Dr. Satyamurthy Aital Sir. Our respected President, Professor M.B. Puranik Sir. Our respected Director and Trustee, Samir Puranik Sir. All the principals and dear parents, staff and students. As this is the first annual day after the inception of Sharada Ayurveda Medical College, I would be presenting here the important activities of our institution from its inception in 2016. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. This was exactly what happened with the big structure that exists today as Sharada Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital. Sharada Group of Institutions is always committed to the promotion and propagation of value-based education. The ethos of Indian traditional system of education, focusing on the holistic development of the inner and outer self of a student, is our driving motto. Ayurveda, the science of life, is the most ancient system of medicine which India has contributed to the world. Ayurveda today needs to be preached and practiced, resonating to the evolving challenges without deviating from its fundamental principles. Making this ancient system of healing reach the grassroots of the society was a prime concern of our President, Professor M.B. Puranik Sir, and trustees when they first thought of about an Ayurveda college and hospital. The idea took its baby steps in the year 2016 when we started Sharada Ayurveda Hospital in the Guttu house in the present Ayurdhama campus. On July 1st, 2018, Sri Shripad Yasho Nayak, ex-Union Minister of State, Ministry of Ayush, inaugurated the new hospital building in the gracious presence of His Holiness Sri Sri Vishweshwara Tirtha Swamiji Pejavar. The 100-bedded state-of-the-art hospital was designed to provide services in various specialties of Ayurveda, including Panchakarma, which were supported with the modern diagnostic lab and a physiotherapy unit. To efficiently cater to the needs of the people in and around the area, the hospital was well equipped with a OT, labor theatre and X-ray unit. An ancillary dental clinic was subsequently inaugurated on September 2018 with the service of a full-time dentist. Being updated is a must in medical field, for which we conducted a series of CME programs which was organized by Vaidyaratnam and Himalaya Drug Company in the month of November and December 2018. You are what you eat. Food determines one's health. Aharotsava, a food festival, was conducted in November 2018 in a view to educate the common public about the healthy food habits. The year 2019 was quite eventful. We had initiated a series of patient outreach programs and medical camps spanning over the districts of Dakshin Kannada, Udupi and Kasargod. We received our first batch of students in October 2019 and an orientation program was conducted for parents. Officially, the Sharada Ayurveda Medical College was inaugurated by Sri Sri Vishwapriya Tirtha Swamiji and other eminent people along with our President and trustees on 25th October 2019. To keep serving and to keep helping the public, Karnataka Bank handed over an ambulance on the same day. The induction of students into Ayurveda was done in the traditional Gurukula Sampradaya by conducting Shishyopanayana Samskara and Dhanvantari Homa. The smooth transition of students into Ayurveda curriculum was facilitated by a series of orientation classes by eminent scholars of Ayurveda. Sanskrit Promotion Foundation, New Delhi, organized an introductory workshop for the students of Sanskrit, the language of Ayurveda. Dr. U.K. Krishna, Director of Nippon Ayurveda Academy, Japan, and Dr. Satyanarayana Bhatt, ex-principal GAMC Mysore, interacted with students with a view to inoculate the methods and modalities of Ayurveda learning. Cadaveric oath was taken by students prior to their first dissection class, through which the basic elements of medical ethics were introduced into the budding doctors. A CSR program, Aptaraksha, hand-on CPR training, was granted by Karnataka Bank. We have implemented this program at various venues since 2019 and is headed by Dr. Sandeep Bekal. In the year 2020, having developed a stable patient base, we further intensified our efforts in reaching out to patients through social media and TV programs. It was a proud moment when we received a delegate of 30 Russian Ayurveda enthusiasts, which included practicing physicians from other streams of medicine. They attended classes and training sessions conducted by our faculty members. Varna Vaividya, a cultural exchange program, was organized in collaboration with our students. Subodhini Anvesha, skill development program on methods of Samhita learning, was conducted for the students along with the shloka recitation competition. The event was well received and had participation of students from multiple colleges of Dakshina Kannada. In the month of March, we all encountered the unprecedented public health emergency of COVID-19. Confusion and panic had ensued the public at large even with the early reports of the outbreak. We swiftly responded to the situation, conducting public awareness campaigns, educating the public about precautions and preventive measures. During the lockdown, we joined hands with the district health department in the telephonic monitoring and follow-up of COVID patients who are in quarantine. We inaugurated a dedicated immunity clinic to help public strengthen their immune system, aiming to reduce the peaking mortality and morbidity. After the initial lockdown, a post-COVID Ayush care center was set up to rehabilitate the COVID patients through medications, diet and yoga who had lingering post-COVID symptoms. Medical care to non-COVID patients during the said period was ensured by teleconsultations. The academic activities of the students during the pandemic was unfailingly carried out using online platforms. Various days of importance like International Yoga Day, Nutrition Week, Diabetes Day, Cancer Day, etc. was observed with zeal. World Environment Day was celebrated with distributing saplings of Amritaballi. STEP webinar series, a yearly orientation program for students on study techniques and examination preparation, was launched and was subsequently organized in the following years. Republic Day and Independence Day was celebrated with undaunting pride. On February 13, 2021, Sampurna Clinic, Infertility and Sexual Wellness Clinic, was inaugurated at our hospital by Sri Vedavas Kamath, MLA, Mangaluru, aiming to provide effective Ayurveda solutions to growing problem of infertility and sexual dysfunction. On June 22, 2021, the NSS unit of Sharada Ayurveda Medical College was instituted and Dr. Ganesh Nayak was assigned as coordinator. A guest lecture by Mrs. Shilpa A.G., Senior Civil Judge and Member Secretary, District Level Authority, was organized on the topic of drug awareness. Dampati Shikshana, an orientation program for newly married partners, was conducted by the coordination of various departments of the hospital. An awareness program and essay competition were organized on the World Alzheimer's Day. In the year 2022, we conducted webinar series on the topic of methods of enhancing immunity to the customers and employees of Mandavi Motors Mangaluru. An interactive session by Hariram Shankar IPS was organized on cyber crimes. A delegate of 12 Ayurveda enthusiasts from United States of America visited our hospital and underwent various training sessions for 15 days. The college union was constituted and its members were elected. The college NSS unit organized a special one-week camp at Sharada Shubhodaya Vidyalaya, Vamanjur. Various cultural and literary competitions of students were organized in the month of September and October. The college athletic meet was conducted in the month of December. Swachha Sagar Abhiyan, a beach cleaning drive, was organized by the NSS unit. A blood donation camp in association with Red Cross and Wenlock District Hospital was organized in the hospital. Varuna Ayurveda, a drawing competition for school and students on Ayurveda and health, was organized in a view to introduce Ayurveda to the younger generation. As a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav drive, a series of events and talks on Ayurveda were organized by our staff members at various schools and colleges. Yoga Day, Ayurveda Day, and various other days of medical importance were celebrated with in-house programs as well as public awareness campaigns. Student achievements. Winners of RGHS Zonal Quiz Competition presented talk shows on Ayurveda at Akashvani Mangaluru, presentation on nutraceuticals and Ayurveda at Karnataka Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, and staff achievements highlights. Over the past 3 years, many CME programs, workshops were attended by the staff, but I would be highlighting few of them. Dr. Aviganesh Mogra, Principal and CMO, nominated as Member, Board of Studies in Ayurveda, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science. Chairperson for Scientific Session in Sharayu, Symposium on Sharangadhara Samhita at SDM College of Ayurveda, Hassan. Chairperson for Scientific Session, Spandana, National Seminar on Cardiac Diseases at KVG Ayurveda Medical College, Sulya. Chairperson for Scientific Session, Yuginekon, National Seminar on Rasayana and Vajikarana at SDM College of Ayurveda, Udupi. Our 3 staff members, Dr. Sandeep Bekal, Dr. Karthik Ray, Dr. Anup Kumar, are pursuing PhD under NITTE deemed to be university. Dr. Sandeep Bekal, Vice Principal, nominated as Member, Board of Studies, Yenopaya Ayurveda Medical College under Yenopaya deemed to be university. Dr. Amrita TT delivered keynote address in National Seminar Understanding Avarana and its Treatment Perspective in 21st Century at Desh Bhagat Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Punjab. Dr. Karthik Rai, Department of Dravyaguna, participated in a workshop on standardization of Ayush medicine conducted by Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Government of India in Hyderabad. Dr. Sapna Bandari, resource person, National Seminar on Shalakya Tantra in Clinical Practice. Dr. Ganesh Nayak, HOD, Department of Agda Tantra, participated in a workshop on research proposal writing conducted by Central Ayurveda Research Institute, Government of India. And he was a chairperson in Scientific Session, Twisha, National Seminar on Research Updates in Gara and Dushi Visha. Dr. Shavya Chiplunkar, MD, Assistant Professor, Department of Kaumar Bhritya, attended workshop for Teachers of Kaumar Bhritya, coordinated by Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapit, New Delhi. Bharatiya at Bharatiya Vidyapit, Pune. Thank you, Anada.
Staff and students of our institution, as we are unveiling the first annual magazine today. May I request our chief guest, Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari, to kindly unveil the copies of the magazine. The magazine is named Sharada, which is the Sanskrit term meaning master, which means one who has acquired complete knowledge or skill in a subject. Thank you, sir. We academic journey in Mysore Medical College, from where he graduated, followed a diploma, and completed post-graduation MS in ENT from JJM Medical College, Davangere in 1986. He has served for about 10 years as assistant and associate professor in KMC Mangalore and has also held a long list of non-executive and executive posts. He has contributed immensely to the advancement of his branch through numerous national and international publications and lectures. He is the recipient of various honors and awards, the most prestigious ones being the Aryabhatta Award for Excellence in the Field of Medicine by Aryabhatta Cultural Association, Bangalore, Distinguished Alumni Award from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, and the Eminent Educationist Award by National and International Compendium, New Delhi, and many more. We are honored to have you here, sir. May I request you to address the gathering?
Very good evening to each one of you gathered here. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Presiding officer of today's program, very good friend of mine. I can call him as a friend also, and he's one of the very respected person in the community. Professor M.B. Puranik, President Sharada Group of Institutions, who has built a brand of Sharada. Congratulations, Professor Puranik. I am really delighted to be with you today. Guest of honor, again, another good friend of mine, Professor Dr. Satyamurthy Aital, is the professor and head of the Department of Surgery in Kanachur Institute of Medical Sciences. And we are with a long association. Satyamurthy has taught a few steps of Yakshagana for me. I have done English Yakshagana with him. Thank you, Satyamurthy, for being a partner in this particular inaugural function. Another very dynamic trustee, director of Sharada Group of Institutions, Mr. Samir Puranik. I am meeting him for the first time. First meeting itself, I really got to be very much impressed by your personality and the way you are leading the institutions with your father. Congratulations, Mr. Samir. Principal of this prestigious institution, Dr. Ravi Ganesh Mogra, very dynamic principal of the institution, and I could go through the annual report. I think he has done wonderfully well the last 4 years, like 4 years. Mogra, he has got great future. I think he will be leading one of the best Ayurvedic colleges of the country. Wish you all the best, Professor Mogra. And Dr. Bakel, and it's a good in the sense I know him for quite some time, and he's one of the he's doing PhD with us. And after he joined PhD, I could not meet him, and I know that he's doing well, and I wish him very bright future as a research scholar. I think that's one of the important need for this particular branch. I'll go through that with my personal experience of what research can do for Ayurveda. I think that's really needed. Mr. Shashank and with our other few PhDs are there. I saw, I can't recollect the name. I think with other colleagues, those who have done PhD, I think you have got a great future in this organization. And all other very distinguished faculty who are teaching Ayurveda, traditional Ayurveda. I should stress on that particular fact. We don't want to dilute Ayurveda. Don't go for dilution of Ayurveda, because we are going to get a great future for the Ayurveda in this country if you don't dilute it. And other very distinguished dignitaries who are participating in this annual day, and proud parents. I think I understand this is the first annual day being celebrated in this campus. It's a wonderful, probably I am privileged to be part of this program. That too after that COVID disastrous presence of COVID for the last 2 years. All of us are gathering together. That itself a great moment, and I am the part of this occasion. Really, I am really blessed. And proud parents who are here, I am really thrilled to be amongst you for this function. And my dear students, I think you are the most luckiest ones. I'll tell you why you are luckiest. And members of the press, if there are any, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege again. I say that indeed it's my privilege to be part of this wonderful evening and spend very valuable time. I'm really blessed because having association with people like Puranic, it itself gives me a lot of vibration. I think what is required is the people who are around you. That's very important. Unless you have got good people, good thoughts will not come to you. When you are surrounded by good people, good friends, good family members, the whole vibe, the vibration will change. That will make you more younger. And always people say, why you look little younger? Because I'm also I'm a senior citizen now. But probably the association with people like you looks like Raital and good people makes you physically, mentally, spiritually young. I think that's my really a God-given gift. Because from the beginning or in the entire life, I have been associated with good people. Particularly now I am the Nitte group of institutions led by very revered Chancellor and President of the Nitte Education Trust, Shri N. V. Hegde, and started by our founder, Justice K. Hegde, who is known for principles. He even relinquished office for the sake of justice, and he became he was the Speaker of Lok Sabha, and after more than 40 years of very illustrious service, he retired and joined, and he came back to his village again. Like M.B. Puranik, he started a school. In 1979, he started a school, high school there, in his village, Nitte Founders Village. Now it's called Nitte. And in that village started the high school, particularly educate the younger youth of the villages, particularly the women. Why the very interesting story is, why he started a high school there? Because he found that most of the girls from that village, they used to discontinue the studies, because those days, the parents will not send particularly girl children to the different places. There are no hostels like today. They used to discontinue after their primary education. After returning back to the village, he thought, I should empower the village both in education and health, and he started the school, high school for the women. And what seed he has sown there, more than 43 years back, now he has become a great education hub with more than 25,000 students spread out in 3 villages. So same thing happening, history is repeating now. Puranik has started the same, probably a little late. But now I understand under the Sharada group of institutions, there are more than 8,000 students. It's not a small thing. Puranik has started a school, then CBSE associated primary and high school education and plus 2 education also, and then Ayurveda college, then your yoga and naturopathy. It's a great thing, and understand again that this particular seed which you have sown here, it will become a great education hub. I think there is a lot of scope in this area. He said already he has bought around 70-80 acres in around this place, and the people around this place are really blessed. Wish you all the best once again. I got great respect for Ayurveda, because I don't know whether it has come from my blood, because I come from village. I am a farmer's son, because we are grown in the nature. And that made me, when I became the dean, I thought we should have a herbal garden in the medical school, probably first of its kind in this part of the world. Starting a herbal garden, and this is a result of that. And more than 125 endangered species of Western Ghats are planted around the medical college, and we came out with a book, and that gives the details of all the plants which have been planted there, and we are trying to increase the number of the plants also. And with my colleagues, I am not expert in botanical name terminologies. I took help from various people, and with the help of people who are involved in even research in herbal plants, we come out to the uses of these herbal plants which are planted there. And this book I want to present it to the chairman or president of the organization as a token of one more book to Mr. Samir. This is a book written by me on Kivi Ondu Kivi Matu, because ear is very, very important organ, very sensitive organ. This is written to enlighten the common man. And this book is present. As I said, I got great admiration for Ayurveda. It's a very ancient science of healing. And rightly pointed out that is the science of life. When you are talking about Ayurveda, actually you are talking in terms of how to prevent the disease. That is a very important aspect of Ayurveda. Because now we even in allopathic medicine, we talk about prevention and we say prevention is better than cure. If you prevent the disease, your half of the things is solved. Now what is happening is we are trying to produce the disease and we are trying to cure the disease. See, we have got two aspects in this. One, we have produced the disease. The patient has to suffer, and then you have to cure the disease. So again, he has to suffer in financially. Not only he suffers, the whole family suffers, and a lot of lost or expenditure of the government or the organization or the community. So you can imagine, why can't we prevent the disease? So that is the concept of Ayurveda. Prevention. So how to prevent the disease? You have to prevent the disease, you should have a balanced life. That is very, very important. There should be balance in your activities, what you eat, what you think, how you relate to yourself to the society. That's very, very important. There should be a harmonious life which with good food, good exercise, good thinking, and wishing others also good things. So you are wishing good things to society. So that concept, I think, that makes you healthy. You can prevent a lot of disease. Even scientifically, it has been found that most of the diseases are produced by our lifestyle. We call it lifestyle diseases. I think lifestyle diseases are becoming more and more common nowadays. Almost 60% of diseases are lifestyle diseases. It may be cancer, it may be hypertension, it may be diabetes. Lot of other ailments are coming from your lifestyle activities. So by treating or preventing this type of causes, which causes non-communicable diseases or lifestyle diseases, you can make the person or the community healthy. And this is the whole concept of Ayurveda. Yes, there is a medication. There may be herbal, there may be plant, medication of plant origin. But that's the last resort. First thing, how to prevent the disease. So that is the concept of Ayurveda. I think who will not like it? If we want to prevent the disease, who will not like it? But that's the reason I said Sharada should be very distinct institution. Yes, we should not follow what our allopathic colleagues are doing or what we are doing. Allopathy means we are doing. So we also advocate that we should do exercise, should have follow diet. So that is also part of our counseling to the patients, that what you should eat, what should not eat, and exercise. We are also giving a lot of importance. But Ayurveda is a lifestyle modification. It's one of the important part of the disease. Now there are other, I understand more than 7-8 departments are there, because that's very, very important. But first thing you should not forget that prevention of the disease should be the main motto of a Ayurvedic physician. So you should empower the people, but you should not think that quick remedies will bring the patient. No. Now people are fed up of the diseases, because you know, when one disease, particularly cancer, you look at the cancer. If a person suffers from cancer, not only he suffers, his family, his spouse, his children. See, particularly the middle class, low middle class, if one person, earning member, develops a cancer, the whole family suffers. He will be losing his livelihood, and he has to look after his family. The children have to go to school. Everything is disturbed, and ultimately the family gets ruined. So cancer is becoming a major threat or major problem in the community. And this type of diseases, if you can prevent, yes, there are other measures are there, other treatment modalities are there. First thing is, you have to make the healthy society by telling them what they should eat, what they should do, and how they can get rid of their stress, how can then behave in the community with little stress and contribute to the community without getting into ailments. So this is very important. When we are talking about this modality of treatment, I think it was started almost more than 5,000 years back that this Ayurveda treatment was started. And one of the very important contribution from Ayurveda, if you do, I don't know whether, I think we will be, you should take pride about Ayurveda, about particular this one contribution. That is Shushruta's contribution. Even yesterday we were talking about what Indians have contributed. I think we have done a lot of things. In medicine, because there are a lot of things which we have done which might not have documented properly. One of the very important contributions from Ayurveda is Shushruta's surgical contribution. He did rhinoplasty, even if that is documented even in Western literature, or even Australia, one of the universities, they have put statue of Shushruta. He did rhinoplasty surgery. Can you imagine? I understand it is around 500 BC. Shushruta lived in that age. He did rhinoplasty. First plastic surgery in the world was done by Shushruta. Can you imagine 2,500 years back doing a plastic surgery? What he did was rotational flap. Now we talk about in plastic surgery, and we do a lot of surgeries for reconstruction of loss of skin or tissue or any bone. You put a graft. What Shushruta did, probably those days, cutting the nose was one of the final punishment. You may know in Ramayana what did. Shurpanaka got punishment of chopping of the nose. That used to be one of the punishment. Probably those days, he needed a reconstruction of the nose. So he did forehead rotation. He took a piece of skin in the forehead, the front upper part of the face, and rotated and put it onto the nose, the part which has been cut. He did the area raw and put this area to this graft or this rotation flap, what we call, over the area, defective area, and that healed. You can imagine what anesthesia they would have given that time, what antibiotics, because usually any surgery goes for infection, and how they did. So this is really mystery. We have lost a lot, but Shushruta's with particular surgery has been documented, and even very elaborate descriptions about the instruments we used those days. It has been documented. So it is not a sort of a fiction, or it's not an imagination. And there is a definite evidence that rhinoplasty or plastic surgery was done in the 400 BC by Shushruta. That's very, very important contribution. But unfortunately, what happened was important. Even I was reading through the books of Charaka Sanhita or Shushruta Sanhita or other books. I think I understand certain areas were lost during the history. Even there is that somebody has been worked on those areas and tried to build up what was lost in those days. But I understand all these things have been documented. But unfortunately, we have lost this very important science of healing over the years. And luckily, now there is a revival of Ayurveda, particularly after the new dispensation, after Prime Minister Modi has come in the year 2014. He is giving a lot of importance for our traditional science of healing. It may be Ayurveda, it may be naturopathy, or it may be yoga. Yoga got a lot of appreciation world over, and Charaka, Siddha or Unani, other modalities of treatments also getting importance. But Ayurveda has taken up the lead. I think it's being appreciated not only in the country. Even I saw a lot of delegates coming from Russia and from UK. I think when you promote our Ayurveda in a right manner, they'll come and see. But what I have seen, because we have got a lot of collaboration with the foreign universities, we have got more than 80 collaborations of various continents. But what this is sincerity in our research. Even if you want to do research in Ayurveda, we have to, that now everything there is evidence based. What becomes difficult in Ayurveda is how to give the evidence. In allopathy, one of the very important plus point in allopathic medicine, evidence based. If antibiotic gives, you will see that this organism dies, wound becomes clean, or there won't be infection, it heals. Everything is there is evidence. We don't accept anything without evidence. But Ayurveda is a bit difficult to give evidence, because I was going through the various part of the Ayurvedic science. It is individualistic, and the whole concept is each and every individual is different. What is good for me may not be good for another person. So what is the whole concept of Ayurveda? A person is different from another person. So his treatment should be individualized. What's a big problem with such a huge population, and treating individually by examining? We can see a lot of other, I don't know what are the investigations method should be followed, but that may be mentioned in your, because I am not well aware of how it should be done. But I think there are three systems: Vata, Pitta, Kapha and all that. In those three systems, we divide the various diseases. But definitely there is a science in that. Even now we accept that respiratory illness, it may be or other what we call liver diseases, even cardiovascular diseases, but it fits into particular disease. But understanding the disease, understanding the particular individual and analyzing him and giving a treatment to him and looking at the result. So research, what we do in research is a cohort study. A group of diseases in a particular disease is considered 100 people in this group, 100 people without treatment. Then you compare the result. Then you say this treatment is better than that another treatment. So that comparison may be a bit difficult. But there are areas where you can do a lot of things in Ayurvedic research, particularly the herbal, the medicine, because as you all know, even in allopathy, 80% of the medicines are from the plants. 80%, whatever origin of medicines, whatever tablets or injections or medicines what to take, 80% is the plant origin. The rest of them are synthetic. But in Ayurveda, we have got a large resource of materials, be at least hundreds of plants which are really have medicinal values. These particular plants can be assessed for their effectiveness in particular ailment. Particularly, it may be in cancer, it may be in diabetes, chronic lifestyle diseases. This can be tried. I'll give you one of the example what I did, because I am not preaching without practicing. What I am telling with by experience I am telling. One of the plants in my garden or in my house, the bark of the plant was completely removed, one of the native healer from my village. And I saw the plant once, many times when I went to my home, I saw this particular plant being continuously denuded, removed, bark was being removed. I asked my sister what is happening. Then he said one particular person in his village gives medicine for cancer. And he prepares kanji or something like that and gives to the patient with cancer. And I understand when many people come, they got some sort of relief. Their life expectancy might have improved. And he used to get a lot of patients. He still is getting a lot of patients. Then I said, this plant requires some investigation. So I brought the bark to my university, and then we have estimated the extract. We have done ethanolic extract of that, and that extract was tried in cell lines, because all this research should be done in cell lines, then it should be done in animal studies, then human being. So what was found that it got a very good anti-cancer property. Then we got an association with Miyazaki University of Japan, and Professor Madhyastha is one good friend of mine, is a professor there, is a researcher and a scientist there. He took that particular extract, and now we have found that that particular extract has got anti-cancer property, and now we have this intellectual property has been patented now. It is going to, because the clinical trial is very, very difficult now. The only problem with Ayurvedic research or any herbal plant in India, the next step is very, very difficult. Even a patient volunteers that I will take, I am going to die, I will take this particular drug or medicine, the ethical committee will not allow. There should be something. I think the Ayurvedic and naturopathy colleges should fight for this. Because even if we want to do research, I think we are willing to associate with the Sharada Institute. But it can be done in your institute. I'll give the purified product of that particular bark or extract, and we can try in our patient. Because anyway, patient says, I am going to die. I am ready to take this particular medicine. If it helps me, it is good for the generation, next generation. So that this part, I think M.B. Puranik has got good association with the particularly Ayurveda Council. I think we should put this into the, because allopathic, particularly in the West, allopathic drugs also, that clinical trials becomes very easy in Australia or anything. If a patient gives consent, we can try. But here that is not allowed. I think this particular part, and I am very happy to tell you that this type of association, we have got already MOU with Sharada, and will associate with, we are willing to cooperate, we are willing to collaborate with Sharada for taking up research for the good of the mankind. And it will be a very good combination, allopathic and Ayurvedic colleges with one aim, going good to the community. I think Puranik, I have found that quality in him. Whatever we are doing, we are for the good of the community, not for making money out of it. In our institution also, whatever we get, we put in the same campus. Not a single pie is taken out of the campus. Whatever we do, it's for the education, educating the student. We may be charging some places little high, but whatever it, because the cost of the investment, quality of infrastructure to be provided for doing a good work. It may be skill lab, it may be a research lab. If you come and visit, I think Bakel will agree with me that we have created a state-of-the-art infrastructure for research in the campus. It may be stem cell, it may be genetics, cytogenetics, molecular genetics, it may be animal house for research, and and neurological research. One of the best facilities we have provided. I think Nite University will be more than willing to cooperate with collaborate with the Sharada group of institutions for the benefit of the mankind, and the students will be benefited of both the institutions. Because even in now NMC has said, it's all after the new Prime Minister came, now we are supposed to post our students to Ayurveda. Earlier it was not there. Now there is a 1 week posting for all our interns to Ayurvedic section. With that aim, even before that, in our university, in our medical college, we started a integrated medicine department. So integrated medicine department is working on the lifestyle diseases, and same thing what you are doing, naturopathy, we have got panchakarma, then what oil, shilodhara, all these things are done. We provide a small facility, and I think you can post your students if you are interested. You can send your students, can get exposed to that. This type of interdisciplinary approach. Now, in new education policy talks about interdisciplinary approach. Research should be interdisciplinary. The scope of interdisciplinary research is wonderful. Other day we started a course on value-added course on soil, the impact of soil on human health. This is a course which we have started. Because you may ask, what is soil has to do with the medical college? The soil is so spoiled that all the ingredients of the soil, it may be B complex, it may be iron, it may be iodine, all it is depleted. If you eat that, it's nothing, it fills the stomach, but it will not give any nutrition. You will get the disease by eating that sort of food which has been created in that soil. So that is what is happening. So now we are looking at the soil and how to enrich the soil. So that same experiment can be done in your campus also. Enrich the soil. Instead of fortified plants, giving the plants, you can give iodine. If it's like small quantities, micronutrients. It can give magnesium, it can give other selenium, other micronutrients. You can give iron to the soil and produce the paddy or any other. We can do experiment on that. And if you feed the people such a food which is fortified naturally, people asking for B complex will stop. Now everybody will ask, I am feeling very weak, I want some B complex, doctor. But instead of eat good food which has been fortified with the good nutrients. So this is the connection, what we call interdisciplinary approach, holistic interdisciplinary. That is the theme of new education policy. Your education should be holistic. It should not be confined to only one area. A medical doctor should look at Ayurveda also. He should not condemn Ayurveda. You should go to Ayurveda and see what they are doing. If it is good, take it. But without looking at the positive effects of Ayurveda, nobody can say it is not useless, it is useless, it is not evidence-based. Same thing, Ayurveda also look at medicine. And they should interact with people, interact with doctors. A MBBS with the Ayurvedic degree will be very good. If a MBBS doctor does BSAM or BH homeopathic, this thing, BAMS, it will be very, very good because it will have a positive approach. That's also very important. So these are the things which is going to happen. I am really happy that I have taken a little longer time. I don't know what is the time stipulated for that, because usually annual days are not meant for speaking. Because since I am with the midst of very enlightened group of students, I gave my whatever impression I wanted to express. I have done it here. I think all of you are waiting for the cultural program. I think your friends, you are all going to perform on the stage after the gap of 4 years. It will be interesting. I think all of you will enjoy this evening, and these pleasant memories will be carried. I think you will become one of the good clinicians, Ayurvedic clinicians, or whatever speciality you are having, and will contribute for the growth of this country and give back to the society. This is my last appeal to each one of you. give back to the society, because we have been, because whatever we are today is because of the society. So it may be, we just tend to ignore what we got from the community. It may be our education, it may be our food, it may be the roads. Everything is we got from the community. If whatever we got from this community, unless you give back to the society, I think there is no meaning in the life. So all of you will give back to the society. You will be one of the good alumnus of Sharada Institute of group of institutions, Sharada Ayurvedic College, and you will contribute for education, research, and community well-being. Wish you all the best. May God bless you.
Thank you for your highly inspiring words, sir. We shall definitely focus on prevention of diseases to make a healthy society. We also promise to preach and practice undiluted Ayurveda as you guided.
ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ದಿನದ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾರದಾ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಡೆಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ವರ್ಣಾಯುರ್ವೇದ ನನ್ನ ದೈನಂದಿನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಎಂಬ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನಾಧರಿಸಿ 4 ವಿಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಈ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 300ಕ್ಕೂ ಅಧಿಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದರು. ಈ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ವಿಜೇತರಾದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಹುಮಾನ ವಿತರಣಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಗಾಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಚನಾ ಭಟ್ ಇವರನ್ನ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Announce the prizes of Varnayurveda. This is from the first category. I request our guest Satyamurthy sir to hand over the prizes to the winners. So the third prize goes to Ghanavi. This is from the category 1 from school Parignana Vidyalaya. The third prize goes to Ghanavi Parignana Vidyalaya. The second prize goes to Maurya Don Bosco School. The first prize goes to Shanvi from Parignana Vidyalaya. The additional prizes for this category are as follows: Aradhya Devadiga, Parignana Vidyalaya; Yashvi S from Parignana Vidyalaya; Adya. She is not there. Continue with that. Yashvi S, Parignana Vidyalaya; Adya from Parignana Vidyalaya; Riya Y from Assisi Central School; Riya Y; Pratyush from Sharada Vidyaniketana; Pratyush from Sharada Vidyaniketana; Hardik from Sharada Vidyaniketana. From the second category, the third prize being bagged by Shashwat VA from Don Bosco School. Shashwat VA. The first prize by Sachi and the second prize by Hansika. The additional prizes are being as follows: Joyston Crasta from St. Bartholomew School. Joyston Crasta. Lakshmita from Vidyaratna English Medium School. Lakshmita from Vidyaratna English Medium School. Sannidhi from Parignana Vidyalaya. This is Sannidhi from Parignana Vidyalaya. Next is Madiha Fatima from Vidyaratna English Medium School. Madiha Fatima. Maulya Shri from Vidyadaini School. Maulya Shri from Vidyadaini School. Now I request Dr. Satish sir, our chief guest, to hand over the prizes. So now it is the third category. In their absence, I am going out to take the prize list. The third prize by Kirtan, second prize by Rishabh, and first prize by Ritisha. The additional prizes for this category are as follows. Tanmay from Assisi. Okay, small change please. Yeah. Ritisha, the first prize. Ritish from first prize from Vishwamangala High School. And the third prize by Kirtan from Ankur English Medium School. This is Kirtan from Ankur English Medium School. The first prize winner, that is Ritisha from Vishwamangala High School. This is Ritisha KJ from Vishwamangala High School. The additional prizes for this category are as follows. Tanmay from Assisi English Medium School. Tanmay from Assisi English Medium School. This is Tanmay. Mehek Fatima from Vidyaratna English Medium School. Mehek Fatima from Vidyaratna English Medium School. Yashmita from Vidyadaini English Medium School. This is Yashmita from Vidyadaini English Medium School. The fourth category winners, I call upon Ayush, who have bagged the second prize from Sharada PU College. This is Ayush, who has bagged second prize for Sharada PU College. The first prize is bagged by Manvit L from Sharada PU College. The first prize is backed by Manvit L from Sharada PU College. Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners and their parents for supporting them. Thank you one and all.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಬಹುಮಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು.
I am honored to introduce today's guest of honor, Dr. P. Satyamurthy Aitala, Professor, Kanachur Institute of Medical Science. He did his MBBS and MS from KMC Mangalore. He has served various institutions such as Government Wenlock Hospital, Father Muller Medical College, Srinivas Medical College, and is currently serving in Kanachur Institute of Medical Science as professor in the Department of Surgery. He is also consultant general surgeon at Jyoti Diagnostics, Mangalore. He also has various national and international publications to his credit. He served as president in Mangalore branch of Indian Medical Association. Apart from this, he also holds great interest and has participated in extracurricular activities such as Yakshagana, drama, bhajans, folk dance, etc. It's our privilege to have you here, sir. May I request you to kindly speak a few words.
Om Dhanvantariye Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. offering my humble obeisances to the holy feet of Lord Dhanvantari, the god of medicine, the goddess of education, Mother Sharada Devi, and all my gurus, the president of today's evening, and also the president of Sharada group of institutions, our senior, Mr. M.P. Puranik sir, dynamic director of this group of institution, Mr. Samir Puranik, my good friend, Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari, Vice Chancellor, Nitta University, Principal, Dr. Ravi Ganesh, Vice Principal, Dr. Bekal, and Student Union Leader, and dignitaries of the dais, parents of the students, ladies and gentlemen, media persons, and staffs and teaching and non-teaching staffs of various institutions under Sharada group of institutions, and my dear students, and also I should not forget the MCs on the persons on the MC table. A good evening to every one of you, and also the greetings of the season, that is the eve of Christmas, because tomorrow the worldwide our people are celebrating Christmas. I think after Dr. Satish Bandari spoke, I think nothing is left for me. Yes, I can only say that Ayurveda, as the name suggests, this is a knowledge of life, or the science which deals with the life. And we know it is a ancient, traditional Indian system of medicine, I think, which uses the combination of diet, then herbal medicines, and yogic breathing and exercises, which the combination of which can prevent the disease and also can heal the disease or cure the disease. Whenever the patient comes to you, what he wants is immediate relief from his symptoms or the agony, and he doesn't mind whichever the system. But Ayurveda, as I said, because it is a noble profession as well as it is a traditional Indian medicine, and as my friend told about Charaka and great rishis like Sushruta, their contribution and the treatise or the granthas written by them, yes, they are marvelous. So many factors. Even in our book, Sushruta, so many quotations are there in our books. And regarding plants or herbs, there are various kinds of plants, medicinal values which have been, some have been found out, the content, but there are many innumerable plants and herbs. We don't know what is the medicine or the drug it contains. For example, in our mythology, we have heard about Sanjeevani. So that Sanjeevani, that time we don't know which is Sanjeevani, but it was there without the existence of that, because probably it is there, we are not realizing, or we don't know, we cannot identify which is Sanjeevani Mulike or the herb. So when that is the case, there are a lot of scopes for the budding Ayurvedic physicians to do research, because in the universe, as a disease exists, there should be some remedy for it, because we don't know what it is. So there is a lot of scope for budding Ayurvedic physicians to do research and find appropriate treatment for each disease whichever exists on the world. And we allopathic doctors have realized that, as my friend Dr. Bandari said, that most of the diseases are preventable and it can be cured by your diet. But the moment we go to Ayurvedic doctor, some people will get annoyed because they say patya. You should not eat this, you should not eat that and other things. But it is actually not, patya means not avoiding diet, avoiding the particular diet or the food items which will provocate your disease. But the moment they say, some people get annoyed because we don't have the liberty to eat. That's not the case, because it's one of the things required. Likewise, lifestyle adjustments, herbal plants or herbal medicines, then yogic exercise. Yes, these are the things which can be, and even we people admire or admit that most of the disease can be cured by these basic principles. And one more thing about Shushruta, we said, our friend said that he is a renowned plastic surgeon. Yes, he was considered to be the father of plastic surgeon or plastic surgery, because so many plastic surgeries have been conducted by him. And so many quotations are there in even our book. He said a doctor or the clinician or a student, she should read theoretical knowledge about the disease in the library and go to the ward and implement everything and see the patient thoroughly the way it is mentioned. So, reading and clinical examination should go hand in hand. Similarly, it is like a wheel of a cart, two wheels of a cart, they go hand in hand. If one wheel is not working, the cart cannot move forward. Then another is beautiful quotation is that no gift is superior to gift of life, which only doctors can do. We can give another life to the patient. And another thing, as for medical students, I am telling few words or advices that it must be there in your book. I am not saying it is not there, but man or the clinician imbibes knowledge by his five senses. They are called Jnanendriyas. You all know. So, with the eyes, Chakshendriya, with the hearing, Shravanendriya, with the nose, Grahanendriya, and with the taste, Spadendriya, and by touch, Spatendriya. These are the five things which a clinician or a clinical student should develop, because these are five elements or five tools which will help us in examining the patient. So, a thorough history taking, a thorough clinical examination, and Shushruta has said in his quotation that a thorough clinical examination, history taking and clinical examination leads to the diagnosis around 70 to 80% of the cases based on these findings. So, such quotations he have given around 2,700 years back. Probably he was 600 to 700 BC, his existence was. So, that time only he has quoted that. So, why I am telling you that is, the mechanic always can blame his instruments for a wrong work done, whereas a clinician cannot blame his instruments for the faulty diagnosis, because his tools are his five senses. So that you have to keep in mind. And to clinician, for example, is the student, what is the qualities it should have, clinicians? One is interest in the subject. You should have interest in your particular subject. Then the acceptance. And the third is empathy, that you should feel as if I am in his place, what I expect from the doctor. So empathy. Then self-confidence. You should develop self-confidence. And then other thing is, you should be always trustworthy, and you have to maintain your integrity. So with this, one can become a good clinician. But there is no substitute for hard work. To attain or to master any degree or any course, one should have dedication, and also you should have interest and you should work for it. So that is why it is said that Shraddhavan labati vidyaha. Shraddhavan labati vidyaha, and vidya dadati vinayam. So if you have acquired knowledge, it will automatically brings you all good characters or qualities in you. And one more thing is, a good clinician, basic requirement for a clinician, and a good clinician should be a student forever, because every day we learn so many things, and the clinical diagnosis is an art. It is an art, and mastery of art has no bounds, because you are good, always be a better clinician tomorrow. So there is a lot of things to learn for us. So no student should think that, oh, I have studied, I am okay, I can practice, I can do this, I can do that. No. Every day we are learning. Even at this stage of our career also, we are learning. We are learning from our colleagues. We are learning from our juniors sometimes, most of the time. So there is learning is a never-ending process. Every day we learn. And of course, for leading a good life, you should earn money. It's most important. But we should not be greedy for earning money. There should be money is required for to meet our daily expenses, our somewhat luxuries or whatever you call. But we should not be greedy. If you become greedy, then people will. Otherwise, doctors are considered as Vaidyo Narayana Hari. Suppose you are greedy and start charging heavily the patients. I don't know whether I can quote this. Vaidyaraja Navastubhyam Yamadharma Sahodaraha Yamastu Harati Pranam Vaidyam Pranam Dhananicha. So that is the quotation. Some people, suppose you are charging exorbitantly to the patient, they will consider you as Vaidyaraja Navastubhyam Yamadharma Sahodara. So you are none other than the brother of Yamadharma. But Yama takes only the soul, whereas doctor takes away the soul as well as the money. So in the later when I said, I think that is what I wanted to convey is, you should not be greedy after money, you should not charge extra, and you should see the condition or pulse of the patient, how much he can afford. So all things you have to judge that. And one more thing I want to stress on the students is, you have to cultivate or have to participate some of the extracurricular activities. May it be sports, may it be dramas, or may it be musical instrument, whatever, because that is the one thing which takes you away from your normal tense life to the place where you can forget everything and enjoy. That's what I'm into that, because I feel even my friend Dr. Bandari, we were united together in so many conferences and so many IMA functions. So when you go to the rehearsals and when we act over the stage, so we feel, we forget ourselves that we are doctors, or so we get involved in that and forget everything. So that is the thing which is required. So there is a saying that Deha Dukkamaya, Manassu Adeha Rogamaya, Manassu Dukkamaya, Atma Anandamaya. So everyday life, the body, yes, it can be affected by the disease at any time. Then once you get the disease, it will start agonizing your mind, your moral value may come down. So that you cannot help because of the present situation, where because of the lifestyle, we are facing everyday tension, we are under tension. When you go on the road, traffic congestion. So we want to reach the school within 10 minutes. You cannot do that. So many tensions will be there. But when you go to like naturopathy or yogic centers where you can forget everything and start enjoying the bliss, that soul can start even by getting yourself involved in various extracurricular activities. You can enjoy the life. So I feel all the students should get into some of the extracurricular activities and get benefited and get the enjoyment on your own. So with these few words, I wish that this Sharada College of Ayurvedic Medicine will prosper day by day and reach this great heights in the future, and also let so many young budding Ayurvedic physicians come out with their research on various plants. Probably let them find a panacea for all the disease. With these few words, I conclude my guest speech. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir. It was a great pleasure to see you quote Sanskrit shlokas and explain basics of Ayurveda such as Padhya. Thank you so much, sir.
ಇದೀಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ. ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಶಾಲು ಹೊದೆಸಿ ಸ್ಮರಣಿಕೆ ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಶಾರದಾ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎಂಬಿ ಪುರಾಣಿಕ್ ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಭಂಡಾರಿ, ಉಪಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು, ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಭಂಡಾರಿ, ಉಪಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು, ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ. ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎಂಬಿ ಪುರಾಣಿಕ್ ಸರ್ ಇವರಿಂದ. ಇದೀಗ ಮತ್ತೋರ್ವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಐತಾಳ್, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್, ಕನಚೂರ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್.
We have one more prize to be distributed from the Varna Ayurveda competition. Dishant MP from Bovi English Medium School. May I request our President sir to kindly hand over the prize to Dishant. With great honor and respect, may I now invite the man behind the successful saga of this institution, President of Sharada Group of Institutions, Professor M.B. Puranik sir.
Respected Dr. Satish Bhandari, Vice Chancellor of Nitte University, my best friend, Dr. Aital, Satyamurthy Aital, rest of the elders who are on the dais, and my dear parents and students. I don't want to elaborate my speech or talk further because very, very valued points have been given by highly learned Professor Bhandari as well as Professor Aital. I really appreciate, normally there is a say in general, allopathic doctors do not like Ayurveda or another system of medicine, but here we have got a great person, Dr. B.M. Hegde, Vice Chancellor of Manipal. Always he speaks high about Ayurveda, and also what is the responsibility of we Indians. My dear parents and friends, I repeatedly used to say, we could have started an engineering college. We could have started any number of colleges, but I am very particular about Indian ethos, Indian values and Indian system. That is why we are very, very particular to start an Ayurvedic college. Doctors, you are here. People visit our institution, they saw our Ayurvedic college. ನೋಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಪುರಾಣಿಕರೇ ನೀವೊಂದು ಅಲೋಪತಿಕ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಟ್ಟಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. We thought it's not only having a gigantic building, all modern facilities for allopathic or other medicine. What's wrong? We treat our patient with dignity, with honor, as told by our speakers. So that facility we have provided. I am very lucky to say you, sir, I am quite in touch with my students, both Ayurveda and Yoga and Naturopathy. They live together. A wonderful cooperation they extend to the management and to the department. I like and I appreciate my students. It is not just to please you, my dear students, how studious you are. Sometimes I go 7 o'clock, 6:30, girls have to leave to their hostel, still they are in the library. They discuss with the professors. That shows how serious they are. And I don't want to elaborate much. The important said, we are not only interested in BAMS, BNYS, Ayurvedic, Naturopathy and Yoga, but always I used to emphasize, do the research. Don't be satisfied only with the Shushruta and other books, knowledge. We should extend. There is immense scope, as told by the doctors, for the research and documentation and also to prove evidences. So with this, for the last 2 years, 3 years, we could not hold the school college day. That's why I have invited great teachers. Both are teachers for their entire life. Very, very successful doctors. One is a ENT surgeon, another is a general surgeon. We are so fortunate to get both of them. Thank you very much, sir. Probably evening time is their practice. Bandari was telling, Nano, general practice idrinle, clinically seeda bande ante. So grateful to you, sir. Please be in touch with us. Frequently we will be troubling you on various capacity. We are also interested in the integrated medicine, as you said. There is no objection for the Ayurvedic department to have an independent modern medicine also here. So we are going with that. Kindly help us to help the general public. Once again, I thank all the parents who are here. The prize winners are here. Please visit my campus. A beautiful campus, I am going to have it now. All the girls and boys will be seated in very good accommodation. A good vegetarian, tasty, healthy vegetarian food is given. No student is persuading to me to give chicken, fish and egg. They know that Puranic sir will not provide, because as a philosophy, at least during their student life, they should have a very, very healthy, normal vegetarian food. Your cooperation is there. I am very happy with the faculty, sir. I am really fortunate to have a great faculty in both the colleges, all my institutions. If this is my last word today, if Sharada has earned any name, the role of Professor Puranik is zero. Nannalli ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನೀವು ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದವರು, ಈ ಗೆದ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳನ್ನು ಓಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬೆರ್ಚಪ್ಪನನ್ನು ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೆರ್ಚಪ್ಪನನ್ನು MB Puranik is a ಬೆರ್ಚಪ್ಪ. That's all, not more than that. All effort is done by my principal staff and other colleagues. So I want to claim we have to give something to the society. God has given everything to us. This knowledge, especially this medical two fields. I have got a residential school. More than 1,000 children are there from all over country, basically from northern Karnataka. I have got a day school to cater to the local needs. And also I have got a pre-university college where I give state board and CBSE. Both I give. And I have got a degree college, excellent degree college, not with the intention of making money, only to serve the society. Kindly help me to help you. Thank you once again, both the doctors. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your valuable words, sir.
Today, we are very excited and proud to acknowledge the achievements of our brilliant students who have exhibited their talents in academics and extracurricular events. The first category of award is for academic excellence in the university exams. I request our today's chief guest, Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari sir, to give away the prizes. From 2019-20 batch, first professional BAMS exams conducted in February 2021. Second place was backed by Nandini JH. And the first place was backed by Vishwakarma Chanda Manoj. For the same batch, second professional BAMS exams conducted in February 2022. Second place was backed by KG Varsharai. And first place was backed by Nandini JH. From 2020-21 batch, first professional BAMS exams conducted in February 2022. Second place was backed by Nandita KR. And the first place was backed by Sinchana VN. Congratulations to the students. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to announce the names of achievers in annual sports meet conducted during this academic year. I request Dr. P. Satyanarayan Aital sir to give away the prizes. Sports Championship in Athletics Boys, Vivekananda CH. From second professional BAMS. And Varun AS from second professional BAMS. Sports Championship in Athletics Girls, Sanjana B from second professional BAMS. And Janisha from second professional BAMS.
In her absence, on behalf of her, I request Umang to collect the prize.
Congratulations to the students, and I am very happy to announce the prizes of naming and cover page design of our college magazine. Cover page design was done by Anvita and Lakshmi from first professional BAMS. I request the students to collect the prize. Anvita and Lakshmi from First Professional BAMS. And name was suggested by Dr. Ashwin Jayaram Shetty, Assistant Professor, Department of Shalya Tantra. I would like to call Dr. Ashwin Jayaram Shetty on stage. Thank you, sir. Next category of prize, overall championship in cultural, literary and sports events conducted during this academic year. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to hand over the ever-rolling trophy. Overall championship was backed by the team Arjuna by securing highest points in cultural, literary and sports events. I would like to call the team members of Arjuna on stage. Thank you.
Congratulations to Team Arjuna. Thank you all. All beautiful things come to an end. It's time for us to wind up the inaugural session of Ayana 2022. But before that, let me call upon the head of Cultural Committee and HOD of Rasashastra Vaisheshya Kalpana Department, Dr. Padmini Rao ma'am, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening all. Dignitaries on and off the dais, my colleagues and dear students, it gives me immense pleasure to stand before you in this beautiful evening to extend the vote of thanks. First and foremost, let me thank Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari for blessing us with graceful presence. I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Satyamurthy Aitar for honoring this occasion. Let me extend my gratitude to Professor M.B. Puranik sir for this consistent support and blessings. It's my pleasure to thank the young and dynamic director of our institution, Mr. Samir Puranik. Thank you, sir. I thank our principal, Dr. Ravi Ganesh Mogra, and our vice principal, Dr. Sandeep Bekal, for his guidance and support. It's an honor to have the presence of all the principals of Sharada group of institutions. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. It's my pleasure to thank my dear student, Mr. Shashank, the Student Council President and all other council members for their unfailing energy and dedication. I also thank each and everyone present over here for making this evening memorable. Once again, thank you all.
हर शाम आती है याद लेकर, हर शाम जाती है याद लेकर, और आज की शाम आई है बहुत खास लेकर, और आई है हम सबको लेकर साथ. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's me, Ananya G. Nayak, your host for this beautiful evening. And with me are the co-hosts Akila and Josna. We are profoundly honored to get this opportunity today to welcome the creation of intellects on behalf of Sharada Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital.
Annual days are one of those special days that we often look forward to. So, here comes the day that we all waited for. The first annual day event of Sharada Ayurveda Medical College. Annual days are the spectacular ones where we can see the hidden talents of our gyms as a result of their days of efforts and hard works. Well, now we are going to witness the visual treat made by our friends.
ಲಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಸಂಗೀತಕ್ಕೆ ದೇಹ ಚಲಿಸುವುದೇ ನೃತ್ಯ. ಈ ಕಲೆ ಒಲಿದವರು ಮಾಡಿರುವರು ಪುಣ್ಯ. ಋಗ್ವೇದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಹಳೆಯದು ಇದರ ಇತಿಹಾಸವಿದು ಸತ್ಯ. ಇದರ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ನೋಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಮನರಂಜನೆ ನೀಡುವುದು ನಿತ್ಯ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಲು ಸಿದ್ಧರಾಗಿರುವ ಶಾರದಾ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸೋಣ.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಮನಸೆಳೆಯುವಂತೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. Now hold on your breath for this performance. Yes, here is Nandita going to draw the strings of heart and adding her soothing voice to cherish our souls by her beautiful rendition. So please put your hands together to welcome her.
अतिथि तेरे दीदे मने ओ बाती थी तेरे दीदे मने ओ बाती थी ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನುತ ಅತಿಥಿ ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನೆ ಓ ಬಾತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನುತ ಅತಿಥಿ ಬಂದರು ಸರಿಯೇ ಅವವೇಶದೊಳು ನಿಂದರು ಸರಿಯೇ ಅವರೂಪದೊಳು ಬಂದರು ಸರಿಯೇ ಅವವೇಶದೊಳು ನಿಂದರು ಸರಿಯೇ ನೇಸರುದಯದೊಳು ಬಹೆಯ ಬಾ ತಿಂಗಳಂದದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹೆಯ ಬಾ ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನೆ ಓ ಬಾತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನುತ ಅತಿಥಿ ಇಂತಾದರೂ ಬಾ ಎಂತಾದರೂ ಬಾ ಬಾಬಾ ಅಂತಾದರೂ ಬಾ ಇಂತಾದರೂ ಬಾ ಎಂತಾದರೂ ಬಾ ಬಾಬಾ ಬೇಸರವಿದನು ಸರಿಸುವ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳ ಸಿರಾಗಿ ಬಾ 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 ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನೆ ಓ ಬಾತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನುತ ಅತಿಥಿ ಕಡಲಾಗಿ ಬಾ ಬಾನಾಗಿ ಬಾ ಗಿರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಾ ಕಾನಾಗಿ ಬಾ ಕಡಲಾಗಿ ಬಾನಾಗಿ ಗಿರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾನಾಗಿ ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನವೋ ಬಾ ಹೊಸ ತಾನದ ಹೊಸ ಗಾನದ ಹೊಸ ತಾನದ ಹೊಸ ಗಾನದ ರಸ ಜೀವವತಾತ ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನೆ ಓ ಬಾತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನುತ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನುತ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನು ತಾ ಅತಿಥಿ
That was indeed a lovely performance. How captivating it was. Yada yada hi dharmasyam glanirбhavati bharata abhyutthanam dharmasyam tadatmanam shrijamyaham. ಪರಿತ್ರಾಣಾಯ ಸಾಧುನ ವಿನಾಶಾಯ ಚ ದುಷ್ಕೃತಂ ಧರ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪನಾರ್ಥಾಯಂ ಸಂಭವಾಮಿ ಯುಗೆ ಯುಗೆ. ಮಹಾಭಾರತ. ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕವನ್ನು ಕೇಳುವಾಗ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನೆನಪಾಗುವುದು ಮಹಾಭಾರತ. ಮಹಾಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣನು ತೋರಿಸಿರುವ ವಿಶ್ವರೂಪ ದರ್ಶನವೇ ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ದಶಾವತಾರಗಳು. ಮತ್ಸ್ಯ, ಕೂರ್ಮ, ವರಾಹ, ನರಸಿಂಹ, ವಾಮನ, ಪರಶುರಾಮ, ರಾಮ, ಬಲರಾಮ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ಕಲ್ಕಿ. ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧರ್ಮ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿದಾಗ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಪುನಃ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಲು ಹಾಗೂ ಅರ್ಹರನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಭಕ್ತರನ್ನು ಹುಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾವುಗಳ ಚಕ್ರದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಳಿಸಲು, ಸಜ್ಜನರನ್ನು ಸಂರಕ್ಷಿಸಲು ಮತ್ತು ದುರ್ಜನರನ್ನು ದಮನಗೊಳಿಸುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಧರ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪನೆಗೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಕಾಲಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಇಳಿದು ಬರುತ್ತಾನೆ ಎಂದು ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣನು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿರುವ ಮಾತು ದಶಾವತಾರ ಎನ್ನುವುದರ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಶಾರದಾ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ದಶಾವತಾರದ ನೃತ್ಯ ರೂಪಕದ ಮೂಲಕ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವರನ್ನು ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ.
பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையின் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையின் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. உந்தன் பதமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமோடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதா தேவா. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையின் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. உந்தன் பதமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமோடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதா தேவா. பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையின் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. காதகனான ஒரு சோமுகன் கை கொண்டு கடலிடையே ஒளித்த மறைநாளும். காதகனான ஒரு சோமுகன் கை கொண்டு கடலிடையே ஒளித்த மறைநாளும். பின்னும் மேதினி மேல் மீள பாதகன் தான் மாள மீனவதாரம் கொண்ட திருமாலே. மீனவதாரம் கொண்ட திருமாலே. மீனவதாரம் வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழியமுதம் கடைந்த மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே ஒரு உன்னுடைய ஓடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரனென கோலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழியமுதம் கடைந்த மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே ஒரு உன்னுடைய ஓடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரனென கோலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழியமுதம் கடைந்த மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே ஒரு உன்னுடைய ஓடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரனென கோலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழியமுதம் கடைந்த மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே ஒரு உன்னுடைய ஓடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரனென கோலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. இனம் இரண்யாக்ஷனும் படுபாவி இனம் இரண்யாக்ஷனும் படுபாவி பாயாய் எழு கடலுள் மறைத்த பூதேவி அவள் தினரக்ஷகா சகல ஜீவரக்ஷகா தினரக்ஷகா சகல ஜீவரக்ஷகா எனவே மாநிலத்தை தூக்கிய வராக வடிவானவனே மாநிலத்தை தூக்கிய வராக வடிவானவனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. எங்கிருக்கிறான் எங்கிருக்கிறான் அவன் எங்கிருக்கிறான் ஹரி எங்கிருக்கிறான் சொல்லடா எங்கிருக்கிறான் என்ற இரண்யன் சொல்லை இடைமறித்தே அவன் பிள்ளை ஹரி எங்கும் இருப்பான் தூணில் இங்கும் இருப்பான் எங்கும் இருப்பான் தூணில் இங்கும் இருப்பான் என இயம்பியதால் நேர்ந்த தொல்லை நீங்கவும் பொங்கு சினவம்பனது பூதவுடலும் தசை தின்றெழுந்த தொந்தியோடு மணிக்குடலும் உதிரம் சிந்தவே நகம் கொண்டு கீரும் நரசிங்கமான அவதாரனே சங்க சக்கரதாரனே உபகாரமே ஆதாரனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. மூவடி மண் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து மாவலி சிரம் அளந்த வாமனனே சிரம் அளந்த வாமனனே மாவலி சிரம் அளந்த வாமனனே மூவடி மண் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து மாவலி சிரம் அளந்த வாமனனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. தந்தை ஆவியை பறித்ததனால் சூரிய குலவைரியன ஆவியை பறித்ததனால் சூரிய குலவைரியன அமைந்த பரசுராமன் ஆனவனே அமைந்த பரசுராமன் ஆனவனே ஓம் நமோ தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்ட ராவணாதி உயிர் மாய்த்த தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்ட ராவணாதி உயிர் மாய்த்த தசரத ஸ்ரீராம அவதாரனே தசரத ஸ்ரீராம அவதாரனே ஓம் நமோ உலகிலே உழவோர் புகழும் கலப்பை தன்னை 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 புயம் தனில் தாங்கி நின்ற பலராமனே புயம் தனில் தாங்கி நின்ற பலராமனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. சானி சகரி சனி சானி தனி பமனி பகரி சனி மகரி மபனி தம பனி தாரி மகரி சா பானி சகரி சனி சானி தனி பமனி பகரி గరి మ పని దమ పని సా రి మ గరి సా పని సరి గా పమ రి మ గరి సా గరి రి స గరి ని పద మద మ ప స ప మ గరి స రి మ పని సా ஆவணி ரோகிணியில் அஷ்டமியிலே அர்த்தஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோனே ஆவணி ரோகிணியில் அஷ்டமியிலே அர்த்தஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோனே ஆயர்பாடி மேவிய யசோதை நந்தலால 10000 கோபியர் பரமானந்தலோல ஆயர்பாடி மேவிய யசோதை நந்தலால 10000 கோபியர் பரமானந்தலோல பூபாரம் தீர்க்க பாரத போர் முடித்த சீலா 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 கோபால கிருஷ்ணனான ஆதிமூல பரிபாலாவணி ரோகிணி அஷ்டமியிலே அர்த்தஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோனே அஷ்டமியிலே அர்த்தஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோனே ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய பஞ்சபாதகம் வாதுடன் கொடிய வஞ்சகம் மித்ரபேதகம் பஞ்சபாதகம் வாதுடன் கொடிய வஞ்சகம் மித்ரபேதகம் செயலஞ்சிடாதவர் ஆடும் நாடக மேடையாகிய கடையுகம் அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தழைக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தழைக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தழைக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தழைக்கவே அன்பு கொண்ட கலியவதாரன் சிங்காரன் தசாவதாரன் நீயே பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையின் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா உந்தன் பதமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவசமோடு பாடி கதி பெறவே ஞானம் நீதா தேவா பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பனையின் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாதா ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய ஓம்
like a small boat on the ocean. sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.
तेरे हाथों में किस्मत हो, तेरे धड़कन में गौरव हो, तेरे सांसों में जुर्रत हो, तुझसे ही सब संभव हो.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care what nobody else believes. 'Cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
మగువా మగువా లోకానికి తెలుసా నీ విలువా, మగువా మగువా నీ సహనానికి సరిహద్దులు కలవా, అటు ఇటు అన్నింటా నువ్వే జగమంతా పరుగులు తీస్తావు ఇంట బయట, అనుపని రవ్వంతా అననే అనవంట వెలుగులు పూస్తావు వెళ్ళేదారంతా.
Stronger. You know, women are already strong. It is about changing the way the world perceives that strength. So, which has been proven by this dance performance. Thank you guys. किताबों और संगीत से बेहतर कोई दोस्त नहीं हो सकता. संगीत वो भाषा है जो पूरी दुनिया समझती है. वो संगीत की भाषा समझाने के लिए आ रहे हैं आकाश एंड टीम. So let's welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Check.
Madeva, 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 Madeva,
ಶ್ರಾವಣ ಮಾಸ
ಉತ್ತರ ಮಾಯಾಗಿ ಮೋಹದ ಸಾರಂಗಿ ಮೋಹದ ಮದರಂಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಪುರುಳ ಸೋಗೆ
ಮಾತಾಡುವ ಮಂದಾರವೇ ಕಂಗೊಳಿಸಬೇಡ ಹೇಳಲೇ
ನಾನೇತಕ್ಕೆ ನಿನಗೇಳಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೈಯ ತುಂಬ ಕಣ್ಣಿದೆ
ಮನದಾಳವ ರಸಮಂಜರಿ ರಂಗೇರಿ ನಾಡಿ ಹಾಡಿದೆ
ಬೀಸು ಮಾತಿನ ಪಂದ್ಯಾವಳಿ ಆಕಾಶವಾಣಿ ಆಗಿದೆ
ಸಂಜೆಯ ಗಿಂಜೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದು ನಾಟಿದೆ ನಾಚಿಗೆ ಮುಳ್ಳು
ಮನದ ಮಗುವು ಹಠ ಮಾಡುವೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಂಗಾಟವ
ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣದ ಹೂಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಕೇಳುತ್ತಿವೆ ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ನೆರಳ ಮೇಲೆ ನೂರು ಸಾಗಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಿವೆ ಸಿಂಗಾರ ಸಿರಿಯೇ
ಬಂಗಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂಗಾರಗೆ ಮಾಯೆ ಸಲ 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 ರೆಟ್ರೆ ಗಿಳವಿ ತಗ 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 ರೆಟ್ರೆ ಗಿಳವಿ ಉಂಡಲೋ ತಮಿಳ್ ಉಂಡಲೋ பிரித்து வைத்தால் நியாயம் இல்லை பிரித்து பார்த்தால் பொருளும் இல்லை ரெண்டலோ ரெண்டும் உண்டலோ இரவும் பகலும் வந்தாலும் நாளென்பது ஒன்றல்லோ கால்கள் இரண்டோ கொன்றாலும் பயணம் என்பது ஒன்றல்லோ இதயம் இரண்டு என்றாலும் காதல் என்பது ஒன்றல்லோ இதயம் இரண்டு என்றாலும் காதல் என்பது ஒன்றல்லோ கண்ணோடு காண்பதெல்லாம் தலைவா கண்களுக்கு சொந்தமில்லை
கண்களுக்கு சொந்தமில்லை धूप में जलते हुए तन को छाया पेड़ की मिल गई रोते बच्चे की हंसी जैसे फुसलाने से फिर खिल गए कुछ ऐसा ही अब महसूस दिल को हो रहा है बरसों के पुराने जख्म मरहम लगा सा है कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहा था मेरा अब है सामने इसे जो रही धड़कन नहीं, जाना जिंदा हुए तो अभी। मेरी रूह का परिंदा पड़पड़ाए, लेकिन सुकून का जजीरा मिल न पाए। वे की करा एक बार को तसल्ली तू दिखा दे, झूठी सही मगर तसल्ली तू दिखा दे। वे की करा रात छड़ के यार बुलाया, तू दीदार बुलाया, तेरे मुकार बुलाया। मुर्शिद मेरा तेरा मुकाम कमले, सरहद के पार बुलाया, परवरदिगार बुलाया। हाफिज तेरा मुर्शिद मेरा, मुर्शिद मेरा।
ಒಡಲಾಳದಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟ ಕೆಂಡವ ಕಟ್ಟು ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟ ಗಂಡದ ತೀರ ಕಣಕಣವನು ಅಡಿಮುರಿಯನು ಕೆಣಕಿ ರೋಷ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟ ಎಂಟದೆ ಶೂರ ಕಲಿಕುಲ ಕೆಣಕಿ ಕಡಲಾಲ ಕೆಣಕಿದ ಶೂರ ಈ ಸುಲ್ತಾನ. ಒಡಲಾಳದಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟ ಕೆಂಡವ ಕಟ್ಟು ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟ ಗಂಡದ ಧೀರ ಕಣಕಣವನ್ನು ಅಡಿಮುರಿಯನು ಕೆಣಕಿ ರೋಷ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟ ಎಂಟದ ಶೂರ ಕಲಿಕುಲ ಕೆಣಕಿ ಕಡಲಾಳ ಕೆಣಕಿದ ಶೂರ ಈ ಸುಲ್ತಾನ ಧೀರ 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 ಈ ಸುಲ್ತಾನ
आजा आजा जिंद जामी आने की तले आजा आसमान की तले जय हो जय हो आजा आजा जिंद जामी आने की तले आजा आने के लिए आसमान की तले जय हो 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 जय हो
जब शरीर और आत्मा का मिलन होता है तब एक खूबसूरत नृत्य का सृजन होता है. Lavani means beauty. Born in Maharashtra, which is a combination of both dance and music. So, without any further ado, let's call our Lavani girls on stage.
जीव झाला येडा पिसा त्याचा नाही भरवसा तोल राहीना राखली की मर्जी तुमच्या जोडीनं मी आले फिरतीच्या या रंगीराया चिंबोली मी झाले राया सोडा तरी काळ येळ नाही बरी पुन्हा भेटू केव्हा तरी साजना मला जाऊ द्या ना घरी वाजले की बारा 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 एक समय छंटा मला म्हणता असं काय करता काळजी येला फ्रेंडच्या मी येत्या बाजारी हे सहाची ती गाडी गेली नावाची ती गेली आता पाण्याची गाडी निघाली हिला जाऊ द्या ना घरी वाजले की बारा मला जाऊ द्या ना घरी वाजले की बारा
देवा श्री गणेशा 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 गणपती बाप्पा
What an enticing and charming performance. Truly refined and well performed, girls. ದೇವಿ ಪಾವನ ಚರಿತೆ ಭಾಗವತಿಕೇಂದ್ ಪನ್ನಗ ನಮಕು ಪೂರರೆಗ್ಲ ಸುರುಕು ನೆನಪಾಪುನ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತುಳುನಾಡದ ಪೆರ್ಮೆದ ಆಟಕಲೆ ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮುಂದೆ ರಕ್ತ ಬೀಜಾಸುರ ವಧೆ ಎಂಬ ಪೌರಾಣಿಕ ಕಥಾಪ್ರಸಂಗದ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ತುಣುಕನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಡಲು ಬರುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು. ಈ ಕಥಾಪ್ರಸಂಗವನ್ನು ನೋಡಲು ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಕಾತುರಳಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಕಾತುರರಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಎಂದಾದರೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸೋಣ.
Thank you.
ಸೋಳಿದಾಪುರದ ಶುಂಭನ ಸೇನಾಧಿಪತಿಯಾದ ನಾನು ರಕ್ತ ಬೀಜ. ಸುಗ್ರೀವ ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ ಸುಂದರ ಕನ್ಯೆಯೊಂದು ಕದಂಬವನದಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಂತೆ. ನೋಡಲು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದೇನೋ ಪ್ರಕಾಶವು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಶೋಣಿತಾಪುರದ ನೆಲವನ್ನು ಪುಣ್ಯ ನೆಲವನ್ನಾಗಿಸಲು ನೀವು ಶುಂಭನನ್ನು ವರಿಸಬೇಕು.
ನಿನ್ನ ಒಡೆಯನಾದ ಶುಂಭನ ವಧೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದಲೇ ಆಗುವುದು. ನಿನ್ನ ಒಡೆಯನಾದ ಶುಂಭ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿ
ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವಿ ಶುಂಭನನ್ನು ಹೀಯಾಳಿಸಿದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಆಮಂತ್ರಣವನ್ನು ನಿರಾಕರಿಸಿದೆ. ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ವಧೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದಲೇ ಆಗುವುದು.
समयमिद पूर्वसायाम् अमृतं शिवमय सङ्गीतं हरिपदमनादिसोपानम् अनघसुकृतमीश्वरहृदयम् എന്നന്തരാത്മാവിൽ നിന്നോടസല്ലാപം ഈ ജന്മം സമ്പൂർണം ദേവി സമയമിത പൂർവസായാനം അമൃതം ശിവമയ സംഗീതം ഹരിപദമനാദി ശോഭാനം അനഘസുതമീശ്വരഹൃദയം मृदुस्मेर सिंदूरम उषकाल संध्यारागम सप्तसागरोपमं तव मृदुस्मेर सिंदूरम उषकाल संध्यारागम सप्तसागरोपमं योगवैभवं नित्यसुखी വശ്യമോഹിനി ലയോദാരമീ പദചരണം താനം തപനം ഗാനം ഗമനം താനം തപനം ഗാനം യമനം മുഖരിതമീ മൗനം പ്രണവമന്ത്രം സമയമിത പൂർവസായാനം അമൃതം ശിവമയ സംഗീതം ഹരിപദമനാദി ശോഭാനം മനകസുഹൃതമീശ്വര ഹൃദയം. ഇനി കണ്ണീർ കണിമലരാകും പരിവേദനമോ പനിനീരാകും. ഇനി കണ്ണീർ കണിമലരാകും പരിവേദനമോ പനിനീരാകും. പാപകാരണം പാവണമാകും പാതയമാകും പുണ്യങ്ങൾ. ആരുമില്ലെങ്കിലും നിന്നിലെ ആരുമില്ലെങ്കിലും നിന്നിലെ നിന്നിൽ ആശ്രയമാകും ദേവാശം. കണ്ണീർ കണിമലരാകും താനം തപനം ഗാനം ഗമനം താനം തപനം ഗാനം ഗമനം ജ്ഞാനം യമനം മുഖരിതമേ മൗനം പ്രണവമന്ത്രം. സമയമിത പൂർവസായാനം അമൃതം ശിവമയ സംഗീതം ഹരിപദമനാദി ശോഭാനം അനഘസുഹൃതമീശ്വര ഹൃദയം. എന്നന്തരാത്മാവിൽ നിന്നാത്മസല്ലാപം ഈ ജന്മം സമ്പൂർണം ദേഹി. സമയമിത പൂർവസായാനം അമൃതം ശിവമയ സംഗീതം ഹരിപദമനാദി ശോഭാനം അനഘസുഹൃതമീശ്വര ഹൃദയം.
आकाश and श्यामलाल, we are mesmerized by your performance. हर किसी का सपना है, हर किसी की कहानी है. बस चनक से ही पहचान लो इन घुंघरू की दास्तान पुरानी है. पैरों का काम चलना है किंतु उनका शौक नाचना है. तुम्हें नाचने के लिए दो पाँव नहीं मेरी जान, एक दिल चाहिए वो भरा हो प्रेम से. अदाओं से इस महफिल की शान बढ़ाने के लिए आ रहे हैं मेरी सहेलियाँ.
ओरे पिया ओरे पिया उड़ने लगा क्यों मन बाबला रे. आया कहाँ से बेहौसला रे. ओरे पिया ओरे पिया ताना बाना बुनती हवा है. घूमती हवा, बूंदे भी तो आए नहीं बाज यहाँ, साजिश में शामिल सारा जहाँ है, हर जर्रे जर्रे की ये इल्तिजा है। ओरे पिया, ओरे पिया, रे ग ग म म म प प प म ग रे ग ग रे रे ग ग ग रे म म ग प प म ग र म नि रे ध र म प र म म द नि द रे द रे तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे। नैनों की चाल है मखमली हाल है, नीची पलकों से बदले समा, नैना शर्माए जो या के भर आए जो, थम के रुक जाए दोनों जहां। रब की नेमत है तेरी निगाहें, जिसमें बसती है उसकी दुआएं, ऐसे नैनों की बातों में कोई क्यों ना आए। ओ तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे। तेरे नैना राहें सजा दे, दूरी मिटा दे, धड़कन को बढ़ा दे, पलकों में समा ले, जख्म पे मरहम, फूल पे शबनम, जग भूले भूले, दिल छूले छूले, तेरे नैनों के आगे तो तारे भी शर्माए, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना।
मेरे ढोल ना सुन, मेरे प्यार की धुन, मेरे ढोल ना सुन। मेरे ढोल ना सुन, मेरे प्यार की धुन, मेरे ढोल ना सुन, मेरी चाहते तो फिजा में बहेंगी, जिंदा रहेंगी होके फना। मेरे ढोल ना सुन, मेरे प्यार की धुन, मेरे ढोल ना।
ॐ हैं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीमात्रे शिवप्रिया नमो नमः ॐ हैं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीमात्रे शिवप्रियायै नमो नमः ॐ हैं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीमात्रे शिवप्रियायै नमो नमः ॐ
जल प्रवाह पावित स्थले कलेवलंब्य लंबितां भुजंग तुंग मालिका तवड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनाद वड्डमर्वयं चकार चंड तांडवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवं शिवं जटाकटाह संभ्रम भ्रम निलिंब निर्झरी विलोल वीचि वल्लरी विराजमान मूर्धनि धगत् 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 ज्वलल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चंद्रशेखरे रति प्रतिक्षणं मम जटाभुजंग पिंगल स्फुरत् प्रणामणि प्रभा कदंब कुंकुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्ध सिन्धुर स्फुरद्वगुत्तरीय मेदुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूत भर्तरि ॐ नमः शिवाय सदा शिवं भजाम्यहं सदा शिवं भजाम्यहं ॐ नमः शिवाय प्रफुल्ल नील पंकज प्रपंच कालिम प्रभावलंबि कंठ कंदली रुचि प्रबद्ध कंधरं स्मरच्छिदं पुरच्छिदं भवच्छिदं मखच्छिदं गजच्छिदान्धकच्छिदं तमन्तकच्छिदं भजे इदं हि नित्यमेव मुक्तमुत्तमोत्तमं स्तवं पठन् स्मरन् ब्रुवन् नरो विशुद्धिमेति सन्ततं हरे गुरौ सुभक्तिमाशु याति नान्यथा गतिं विमोहनं हि देहिनां सुशङ्करस्य विमोहनं हि देहिनां सुशङ्करस्य विमोहनं हि देहिनां नित्य चिन्तनो
ಗಂಡು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಒಂದೇ ನಾಣ್ಯದ ಎರಡು ಮುಖಗಳಂತೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಅರ್ಧನಾರೀಶ್ವರ ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟಪಡಿಸಿದ ತಮಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Now it's the time to hear the melody from our nightingale. So let's invite Ananya to the stage for her soothing performance.
मितनु समझावा कि न तेरे बिन लगदा जी, मैं तनु समझावा कि न तेरे बिन लगदा जी, तो की जाने प्यार मेरा, मैं करूँ इंतजार तेरा, तू दिल तो या जान मेरे, मैं तनु
beautiful. Let's not get distracted, because once more the stage is to be put on by fire by a zealous dance performance. So please welcome our dancers to bang the stage by their dance performance with a huge round of applause.
ऐसी नजर से देखा उस जालिम ने चौक पर, हमने कलेजा रख दिया चाकू की नोक पर। मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले। मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले। बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी तेरे अपने शहर वाले। हाँ, मेरी अंगड़ाई न टूटे तू आजा, मेरी अंगड़ाई न टूटे तू आजा। चाहे तुम कुछ ना कहो, मैंने सुन लिया के साथी प्यार का मुझे चुन लिया, मैंने सुन लिया।
गिरी रक्तरुम रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम रुम रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम रुम रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम 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 रक्तरि गिरी रक्तरुम। दिल बरा अपन के तू अपन तेरा, चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरियां चली, चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरियां चली। पूरा के निंदिया कहाँ तू चली। पागल हुआ दीवाना हुआ, पागल हुआ दीवाना हुआ, कैसी ये दिल की लगी। कजरा रे कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना, कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। ओ कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना, कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
Porque lo sé, everybody come on let's do baila, 3, 2, 1, everybody come on let's do baila.
अंकल।
इश्क जैसे है एक आंधी, इश्क है एक तूफान, इश्क के आगे बेबस है दुनिया में हर इंसान। इश्क में सब दीवाने हैं, इश्क में सब हैरान, इश्क में सब कुछ मुश्किल है, इश्क में सब आसान। देखो प्यारे ये नजारे, ये दीवाने ये परवाने हैं, इश्क में कैसे
हाय तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहें, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहें। तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहें, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहें।
दरदुम 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 दरदुम।
तेरी मैं तां जागा रातां नूं, रोक ना पावां अखियां विचों गम दियां बरसातां नूं। तारे गिन गिन याद च तेरी मैं तां जागा रातां नूं, रोक ना पावां अखियां विचों गम दियां बरसातां नूं। ओ हो 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 इश्क तेरा तड़पावे, ओ हो इश्क तेरा तड़पावे, ओ हो इश्क तेरा तड़पावे।
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं, आज ज़मीं पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं। अकलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम, बस दीवानगी 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 है, ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर, बस दीवानगी 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 है। All hot girls put your hands up and say Om Shanti Om.
All the cool boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti Om.
That was incredible. Oh my God, such a beautiful expression. We couldn't take our eyes off you. Thank you for filling the essence of divinity around us. We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, we dance for fears. We dance for hopes, we dance for screams. We are the dancers, we create dreams. So, here are our dancers. Let us welcome them with a huge, huge round of applause.
शरबत वर्गा ओ माही तेन गट गट पीला, ओ माही मेरा दिल मैनू कही जाए, दिल मैनू कही जाए खुल के जीला। ओ माही मेरा शरबत वर्गा ओ माही तेन गट गट पीला, ओ माही मेरा दिल मैनू कही जाए, दिल मैनू कही जाए खुल के जीला। मिठड़े हाथे ओ माही मेरे आसे पासे, ओ माही मेरे हाथ पेड़ रंग होए दिन संग रंग होए, दिल माही सन होए जिधर गया हुण मौजा ही मौजा, तेरा दहार हुण मौजा ही मौजा, हुण 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 मौजा ही मौजा, जवान हुण हुण मौजा ही मौजा।
चुंदड़ी पुरते मंगवाई रही सोने की घड़ो slow it down.
ओ एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। ओ तेरे दिल के इशारे ये तो पढ़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, ओ तेरे पीछे पड़ा, ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, तेरे पीछे पड़ा, मेरे नाल कर ले जरा। दिल देना दिल लेना, दिल देना दिल लेना, है सौदा, है सौदा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा
हाय रंगपुरे दी रंग रंगीली लड़की छैली छबीली उसदे चंचल नैन कटा और चंचल नैन कटार ते उसदा रूप बना हथियार। उसके रूप से कत्ल हुए तो चर्चा शुरू हुआ। नगाड़ा 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 बजा, नगाड़ा 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 बजा।
ਗੁੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਹੱਸਦੀ ਖੇਡਦੀ, ਹੱਸਦੀ 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 ਖੇਡਦੀ। ਉਹ ਦੁੱਧ ਦੀ ਪਰਾਂਦੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ, ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ। ਗੁੱਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਹੱਸਦੀ ਖੇਡਦੀ, ਕਾਲਜ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਵੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਗ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ। ਆਸ਼ਿਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਸ਼ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ।
So, here is the final piece of our annual day event, that is Chenda. Chenda is a traditional musical instrument of Kerala, which symbolizes the power of sound, which has been used in Kathakali, Kudiyattam and Theyyam, which has been also used in Yakshagana. So finally, I would like to call upon Shamlal and team to continue with the Chenda.
Children, we highly appreciate your talent, multifaceted talent, and also energy. And thank you for the excellent vacanza. And also we enjoyed fully. Wish you good luck. Thank you.
Every day holds the possibility of a miracle. So keep hoping for the best and keep shining. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. Good night, goodbye.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की